Hello everyone, welcome to Beauty in the Garden. I'm T. We are going to do a walkthrough of the garden. Are you guys enjoying the cold weather? The cold weather is here. We dropped to 44 degrees, so it's really chilly out, but everything is doing wonderfully. I'm hoping that everything you guys that I did plant recently in the last couple of days did not get stunted from the cold, because that can happen when such a dramatic change has happened in our gardens. But I want to go ahead and show you guys how everything is growing, and I hope you guys' garden is growing as amazing, okay? Just take one step at a time, especially for my newbies. We all had an opportunity to start from there, learning from the beginning and gaining access to understanding how all of our plants work in different areas. So it's never going to be like, oh yeah, everything's going to grow so beautifully on your first try. It could happen, it might happen, but don't ever give yourself too much pressure to being so successful in the garden. So let's go ahead and jump into this video. Down here, this salvia is loving the cooler temperatures. It should come back, you guys, next season. This is a blue salvia. It's gorgeous, right? Then back here, you guys, I have a heuchera, and for some reason the heuchera is finally taking on some growth. I had to clean it up because a lot of the leaves fell underneath and started to die, and I think it was smothering the plant from spreading itself out. So it is actually starting to spread out a whole lot more than it was. Flat Dutch. So these 5 cabbages right here are flat Dutch cabbages. They're get really big, get a massive head on it, you guys, but it is flat shaped and it's really cool, and I love how beautiful my last year ones have came out. I did buy these seeds, you guys, from Baker's Creek. They have some awesome varieties as well. And then back here I have some peas. I have some peas growing up the fence. So as you guys can see, what I did was the peas will grow up high, and then right in front the cabbages will grow out wide. And then we planted in the front, we planted garlic, and that garlic is going to thrive as well, because it doesn't need as much exposure as the plants that are putting on these big leafy greens. So as you guys can see, we have it kind of like in a elevation as things are growing. It gives everything is enough sunlight, and that's why I did it the way I did it. So we have our garlic is in the front, we have our cabbages in the middle, and we have our peas that's going to grow up high. So that gives everything enough sunlight to do what it needs to do to get great production. All right, so we're going to keep on going this way. If you're having problems so far in the garden with the cabbage looper, try to get your hands on some BT, some neem oil, or just try to make a concoction. We as gardeners over time start making concoctions that work as well. Check out other channels and see what kind of concoctions they might have that might work better for you as well. All right, so I kind of stick to my basics, you guys, either BT, neem oil, things like that, cayenne pepper. Yeah, so try to stick to certain things that might work for you. Just try it out. If it doesn't work, try something else out, and write down in your notes what worked last season. It might work the following season, okay? So here we have some basil. So this beautiful smelling basil, my goodness, this Thai basil is such a beautiful scent. It is great, you guys, in my turkey sausage. It smells amazing. Oh my gosh, it smells amazing. All right. And then down here we have a bleeding heart heuchera and as well another salvia. And then we're going to swing over here. Okay. Over here, you guys. Over here, I planted broccoli. So this is the green-headed broccoli that I have planted here. I planted up 3, and then back here I have a yellow chard, and then I have a pink chard. So yellow and then pink I planted here on both sides of my rosemary The rosemary will grow like a tree, you guys. I love it. So I put it right here on the corner. I had it in a pot and I decided to put one in the corner. And I think that just would give a nice elevation into the garden as far as eye appeal, okay? It might not be important to some, but I really like kind of having things kind of cohesive, but not really. I kind of sporadically put things. Still is in a pattern. So let's go this way. I planted right here some golden beets. They're little teeny tiny little babies there. And then right along the bed, I don't know if you guys can see, are my onions. So I planted up some onions. I'm hoping that they'll do good. They're really teeny, you guys. I never planted them this small out into the garden. I normally wait till they get a little bit bigger, but I went ahead and popped them in anyways. All right, and then right along the middle of the bed, I have here is some purple top turnips, and I have them all the way down this bed. And then all of these plants right here, I am not sure what they are. These are all my miscellaneous plants that I had lost the tags on, and I decided to make sure that I gave them enough space just in case they are bigger than what was expected. So I'm hoping that these are cabbages, or I'm hoping that they're broccolis. But I'm looking at some of them and they look like I might have a broccoli and I might have a couple of cabbages here. So they are spaced out pretty far. I would say roughly about 30 inches apart, and they should be doing really well here. And I put them along the far back so that will give them some room to go back and forward. So always try to use the edge of your beds because the plant is going to get the soil it needs regardless of where you put it. So just always use up your beds. Okay? And then I haven't planted any onions along this bed, but that's okay. I've got some leeks that I'm going to pop in. And then I planted up this wall unit. It's full of lettuce. I planted this up the other day. This is all lettuce on this wall. I was going to pop in here some tatsoi, but I might still pop in tatsoi in the bigger one. I didn't harvest all the lettuce off the bigger one. And it's time to plant some. Planter here is a red vein sorrel, and if you see this is actually a disease, you guys. I will have to spray this, you guys. I will be spraying that with some type of milk mixture that I normally do. Okay, let's run into the main garden, y'all. We in the main garden. I'm so excited to show y'all the main garden. Yay. So the main garden, check out the main garden. It has really exploded. All right, so we planted last video, we planted up the broccoli right here. I will be coming back and staking those. And then the carrots are actually on a move, y'all. Look at that. Look at the carrots. They're on a move. So I'm really happy about that. So I did get my carrots planted up. Yay. Shocked about those. I'm really awesome. Really awesome. All right, so let's go this way. All right. So back here is my Brussels. All right, so we got two different varieties of Brussels back here. We have the Red Bull, and then we have a green variety of Brussels sprouts. But guys, I can't remember the name of this Brussels sprout. I had to start bringing my book out here when I'm planting up a lot of stuff. But the green Brussels and the red Brussels, and here is what we call a cabbage looper. You guys can see it right here. They're out, so we're gonna, yeah, they're out, and they will sit there and eat your plant. So always come out and check your plant and remove them. Okay. And then down here is my radishes. So this right here is the daikon radish. You guys can already kind of see the daikons. I will be planting more. Can you guys see those daikons down there? It's a really nice sized daikon already. Can you guys see down there? Yeah, there's the daikon. And then over here is the watermelon radish that's growing right here. They are doing really well. I am going to go ahead and start another batch because they are already bulked up. And I can harvest those very, very soon. A little bit longer, and then I'll be taking those out. And then down here is our broccoli. So we have here is the broccoli. You guys can see the broccoli is back here. right here. And I need to come back out here and stake those, so I'll be doing that as well, staking them. And then we have some wasabi radishes here. And then I have all throughout the whole entire bed underneath, I have French breakfast and the scarlet radish all throughout the bottom of this bed. And so this whole bed is covered, okay? And then down here, we have our tatsois. And this is the tatsoi that I was telling you guys I want to plant in a planter. How gorgeous would this be in that wall unit? And the taproot of this plant is very, very small. So it'll be perfect to be planting out into that unit. So I tried to look into things that have small taproots so that I could plant out into that unit. I did try green beans, you guys, and it did not work. It was just too much water and to keep it up. So anything with a smaller taproot doesn't need as much water. So I'm definitely looking into what I can plant in those planters. And so far, lettuce has been the best thing to plant in there. And I'm going to try this tatsoi because the taproot is supposed to be very, very small. So that's what I'm going to do. And then back here is my Napa cabbage. You guys, I failed with my Napa cabbage. So my Napa cabbages back here are doing amazing. But I wanted to plant more, and you guys, I did not do it. I hope I can find some time to go ahead and still get some more planted before that our cold front does permanently stay. And normally that's mid-November. Mid-November is when we get our cold snap. So, but look at this, these are beautiful. And then I didn't tell you guys, all of the grow bags in the front where all the grow bags that are in the back have Brussels, but in the front I have red cabbages planted in the far front. So I utilize the front of the bag so that the red cabbage can spill out the grow bags and the Brussels can grow up high. So that's how you can utilize the space of smaller spaces when packing a lot more veggies, okay? So like I said, the back of this grow bags is all Brussels. And then in the front, I have cabbages planted that's going to spill out of the grow bags. So that gave us a little bit more planting space. But you guys, I just wanted to show you guys the main garden. This is the main garden right here. And then that was the side garden. And I still have to plant up around the greenhouse. And hopefully I can get to that before the weather really starts to change. But you guys, I can't believe we already dropped to 44 degrees. So it gotten really, really cold. And as well, last thing, you guys, I might as well show you guys. Oh, this is a project that I've been trying to do, is this trash can here. So this trash bin, I really wanted to get it off the ground and put a faucet on it. This one and the one in the back, okay? But I haven't got around to it, and I'm hoping that I do, because this will help me out so much when it comes down to water and fertilizing, because I have an idea in my mind that's going to make it easier for me to get my garden work done. But let's head into the greenhouse, because I didn't check the greenhouse. Our planters are doing good. See our planters, they're doing really good. I have to plant up, you guys, this right here is the white cauliflower, and I haven't got to this side yet, and I really need to tear this out, but I haven't got around to it, you guys. I'm looking at it like I don't want to do it, but I'm gonna do it. I need to get it done. But here inside of the greenhouse, my greenhouse is very, very small, you guys. Literally, it is very small. I don't know if you guys can see. This is it, okay? But I make it work. She's teeny, but that's okay. It's workable, okay? I can't wait till I really get some time to really focus some energy towards building the shelving that I want in here. And actually, I was talking to my husband about maybe one day getting the polyurethane. Well, I forgot what it's called, poly something, to cover this instead of the plastic. Take it off and put some poly something on here, and the harder plastic clear harder plastic on here, and I don't have to keep replacing this plastic. All right, so but here's the plants that we planted up. They're doing amazing as well. I'm really proud of everything so far. These died. I got one little lemon basil left, and look at this. Oh, gorgeous is that hibiscus. I need to take in my other 2 hibiscus because it's going to get cold and they're not going to survive out here. So I'm going to take my other hibiscus. I got the other one right tucked in this corner, and I'm going to bring the other hibiscus in here so that when the cold does come, it won't freeze. Okay, once it freezes, they're done. So I'm going to bring them in here. And then the spinach came up beautifully, you guys. Look at that. And I'm going to take out some of this spinach and divide it out into either some containers. And actually, spinach is another one that we can pop into that unit, that smaller unit, because it has a smaller taproot as well. So this is it, but I wanted to kind of just give you guys a catch up on how's everything's going in the garden. And I hope you guys' garden is just thriving as well. It's some hard work sometimes to get our gardens where we want it to be, but just stay focused on what you really want. As long as you enjoy the process, it doesn't seem as work. For me, this is my happy place, so it doesn't feel like work to me. Hey, I got bumbles in. Hey, bumbles. See? I got a bumble. I don't know if you guys can see him, but I have some bumbles. But here's my prep table too. See what I mean? Work. It's some work now. You got to get it done. But once it's done, it is done, and we get to enjoy the scenery and enjoy the garden, enjoy all the things about the garden, especially when it comes down to eating our food, right? We get to enjoy our food. So I have some prepping to do. I will be coming back on how I'm going to be prepping these. So stay tuned. I hope you guys enjoying my content. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification so you can be notified when I do upload a video. And definitely come, you guys, and follow us on Facebook and Instagram and TikTok. I am on multiple platforms if you guys want to swing by. But like I always tell you guys, there's beauty in everyone's garden. And bye-bye for now. Bye-bye, you guys.